There is now an update on the Mcnabb Street fire. Fire Marshal James Allen, who has taken over the investigation, held a media press conference to update the community on the situation. We take you to that clip now.
Conducting an origin and cause investigation in cooperation with the Sioux Fire Department and Sioux Police Service. Right now we did have an explosion on the main floor of the building, the northwest corner of the building. So right now that's the origin of the fire. We're looking for potential causes. So we are going to be looking at different fuel sources that could potentially be within that building.
And we are assuming it is a gas explosion, correct?
No, I'm not assuming anything at this time. I do have Union Gas on site doing some bar hole testing, so what they're doing is they're looking to make sure there's no problems with the main line. They're looking for any fugitive gas that could potentially be in the main line. The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in a forensic engineer with my office. We're going to look at any potential fuel sources that are going into that building, any components contributed with that fuel source.
And what should citizens know about this area here for this time being?
Everything is safe right now. Like I said, we have got Union Gas on site. They're going through their proper steps and procedures to make sure that everybody's safe and sound.
And hoping to open up a lane later tonight, correct?
Hopefully, once I get all my measurements and things done, that we can open an extra lane up tonight.
What time was the call?
The call was at 2:30 this morning.
2:30 this morning. I see the police are here with their forensics van. Is there a possible criminal element here at all?
They're assisting me with my investigation. We work cooperatively, so they're just assisting me at this time.
I see.
How much, of course, there looks like there's a lot of damage. What would you estimate the damage to be at this time?
I would estimate it at probably about $200,000 of damage right now, but I haven't been inside the structure at this time.
James, you put a dollar figure, but in terms of word, substantial, major damage?
Severe damage.
Do you know in terms of All-Star flags next door and the apartment upstairs?
Again, I haven't been inside. Once I'm done with you, I'll be going inside.
The chiropractic clinic next door wasn't affected at all?
Again, because we did have an explosion, they will more likely have to have a structural engineer to make sure that nothing was shifted or broken because of the explosion.
But it doesn't...
At this time, again, I haven't been inside, so I don't know.
How many residents upstairs?
I believe there's 2 separate apartments and resident. I don't have a number yet on the number of residents, but there's 2 separate residents upstairs.
But they weren't there at the time?
They were there at the time.
They were there?
One was there for sure.
But they got out safely?
They got out safely, yes.
Okay, all right.
Is Red Cross housing them?
I don't know if Red Cross is housing them.
I haven't spoken to them yet.
You mentioned 5 fire trucks, but do you have an estimate number of firefighters? You mentioned people coming and going.
We had an overtime crew and an overtime platoon chief come in to assist with this incident.
And you expect you're going to be able to get inside, James?
Yes, I'm going to go inside as soon as we're done here. And like I said, tomorrow what I'll be doing is bringing in a forensic engineer from my office to do the rest of the examination of the fuel services to this building.
James, you mentioned your colleague coming in tonight, so you figure today and...
Tomorrow night, probably late, by the time we're done.
So it's safe to assume that the road will be closed off to traffic here
Well,
for the rest of the day?
What we're going to do is we're going to do some measurements and some other things right now, and hopefully open a part of the road up